Hutch, following a long winning streak, it comes to an end tonight. How do you rebound? How do you, keep your head in the game after that?
Yeah, it's just having a short memory. That's one positive thing is playing this midweek game is we don't have too long before we have to start looking at Rockford and moving forward from there. And, Milwaukee's a good team tonight. They've been on a bit of a streak too as well. So, yeah, for us, it's just, looking at the game, what we did well, what we need to improve on. Milwaukee's probably the best team that we faced in a little while. So, we had some good, we had some bad. It's always good when you play against one of the, top teams in our division and kind of see where we're at, following a little bit of a winning streak. And now it's, move forward and get better and get ready for Rockford.
After going up 2-0, ultimately drop it, what were you seeing on the ice? Was there anything that was concerning to you that, explains that?
Not really. We knew going into the second period that they were a good second period team, and they kind of turned up the intensity a little bit. And, this league, it's a hard league to win in. It's tough, when you get a lead early, sometimes you score a couple early and you think that you have to hold on to the lead for the rest of the game. We lost our game at certain times tonight, and then we would regain it and then lose it again. So I think it's just, it's a learning experience of how to, even if you score, early in a game, the game's far from over, and we have to just, stick to our game plan for a full 60 minutes and just keep battling through.
Do you think it's healthy to have a loss after a stretch of win streaks, just kind of remind you that no one's invincible?
Yeah, it's just naturally going to happen. You play so many games in a season that there's always going to be, a loss at some point. Like I said, it's about, remembering what we did positive on that winning streak and, taking the good and the bad from tonight and then, moving forward and trying to get that winning feeling again. So, it's always nice to get that winning streak so we know, what it feels like to win. So we just have to get back to it.
Yeah, you talked about building a culture here since you started. How do you think as the team built and come together as well?
Well, we're definitely coming together quicker now. I think it took a little bit to gel off the start, but I think, before Christmas you could really start to feel it happening now after the break. We've had some good games, obviously a tough one here tonight, but you see the guys, it's a little bit louder locker room, a little bit louder, some of the games they play before the games, getting warmed up, getting ready, getting prepared, and so it's getting there.
Initial thoughts about the game?
I think just overall we came out fine, and we were skating, we were moving pucks quick, and then for some reason we just looked slow. We looked tired in the second and third period, just weren't winning any races or enough battles either. And they came out harder. They came out physically harder, right on top of us, took away our time and space, and it made it difficult for us to generate any offense.
The team was on a 5-game winning streak. That's the longest for the Griffins franchise since 2018. What has been working for the team as of late?
Well, we've been great defensively. Kind of lacked that a little bit here tonight, but we've been really good defensively, staying connected, staying tight, making it hard for teams to get to middle ice, and moving pucks. And we were a little bit slow on that tonight. So we've got to get back to it. Regroup tomorrow. Another big weekend against the division opponents in Rockford.
After the 5-game win streak comes to an end tonight, how do you rebound after that? How do you keep your head in that?
Well, just know we've been playing good hockey, and you can't, obviously, we got to learn from this and learn that when you play good teams, you got to keep them down. You can't give them any life, and I thought we gave them some life in the second and third. So it's a learning experience. It's a good learning experience for our team here, our group, and for our young guys, and know how hard it is every single night. So we're just going to have to make sure that we put this one behind us, learn from it, and move on.
How healthy is it in hockey to, every once in a while drop one, just to remind you guys you're not invincible?
Yeah, I think it's the way you do it. I didn't like the way we did it tonight. If we had a little more compete battle in those last two periods, lose one to a really good team, it's, those are a little bit easier to swallow. But again, this is a good learning experience for our guys. And now we know that we come in here, we got a lead heading into the third period at home. Those are games you have to win, and we didn't do it tonight. So it's, again, one of those things. There's a lot of different things we can learn from, and that'll be one of them.